Great to see you. I saw you 2 weeks ago in Texas as we hung out with Captain Kirk himself, William Shatner.
That was legendary.
Right?
Absolutely legendary. That was amazing. Amazing.
I was looking at you and me and I thought, who's the bigger fanboy? And I couldn't tell, right?
Yes.
Because I guess he really meant something to us growing up, right? He kind of...
I think, William Shatner, as in Captain Kirk, the real Captain Kirk, shall we say, he represented sort of a view of the future, right? He, in terms of what we saw, I mean, the concepts weren't only just on technology, which was very cool. I think about things like the tricorder, or basically predating things like, what we have with an iPhone and touchscreens and that idea. Or, for instance, instant translation, which is basically something that we can basically do today, for instance. But also values, right? Think about sort of, I think it was Star Trek that had the first interracial kiss, right? Which was scandalous. And
1966.
Exactly, right?
Really?
And then, relationships with aliens and sort of strange things like that, which were completely taboo topics, but brought it into the conversational frame to a level where today, we may still talk about it, but it's completely sort of part of our society, part of our culture. So they really pioneered in more than just a show that talked about technology, but really, I think, touched many ideas of humanity that is sort of science fiction, but no longer fiction.
Yeah, it's so important, those things. And I was watching it on the plane to Texas, and there's actually AI components in there. Because he
Absolutely.
goes, computer, can you tell me this about this? And the computer goes to the database and gives him an answer. And I was like, that's AI, that's ChatGPT.
That's right.
I didn't notice that a year ago.
Yes, exactly. We didn't think about it that way. But
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. So it was pretty cool. Hanging out with him was cool. I know you gifted him an NFT and he's posted it on Twitter.
That's right. So, I gifted him a Mochaverse, and that Mochaverse, had specific elements. It's a Mochaverse that was holding a keyboard. So it's a little bit sort of, about technology in the future, and had sort of a rocket space look, basically, which is really what, I think he did for a lot of people to think about science and to think about sort of the future and to think about space and the possibilities, right? The symbol of a rocket is progress, right? And that really, I think, is what he gave to people. Outside of, those who were around to see the landing on the moon, I would argue that Star Trek inspired a lot of people to look at the future in a totally different way.
Yeah, very much so. Well, I'm waiting for my Mochaverse NFT, so just send that over when you're ready. I'm a little jealous. But yeah, he was big for me growing up for so many reasons, and broke so many barriers and subconsciously planted so many ideas in our brains that changed society. I mean, I would argue more than any other television show of that era.
Yeah.
And great hanging out with him. And he's still curious, still asking questions. He was dropping...
Incredibly lucid.
Yeah.
Incredibly lucid. We had some great
92 years old. Yeah. Great conversations. Yeah. He was dropping his digital collectible with Orange Comet, one of our portfolio companies. Yeah. And he's still curious, still out there. I mean, he just went up in Bezos's spaceship last year as well. Yeah. I mean, that's me at 92. So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public. And he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast. It's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true. And you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, it's Brian Rose, founder of the DeFi Academy. I've told you my 4-week crypto bootcamp is amazing, but don't take my word for it. This is what my students are saying.
The DeFi Academy was an amazing experience for me. It took me totally out of my comfort zone.
In this course, I was challenged, I was held accountable, and pushed to do things that honestly weren't always easy.
It's been phenomenal, and I can't believe we're already up on our 4 weeks. It has flown by.
Going through this DeFi accelerator by far was one of the best courses I've taken.
You do this course, you really get into the nitty-gritty of the activities that will make you comfortable with decentralized finance.
Thank you so much to Brian and everyone at London Real and the DeFi Academy for even putting together an amazing course like this.
Anybody else that wants to do it, please sign up. It is well worth the money.